Yeah. Mthokazi kaNdaba siyanibingelela lina benkayamba yakithi emakhanda nginabela ngelaphuma endlebeni yendlu utshani busebude umahalihali bethu mabushawa ushe ngishaya amadoda ngabe litshona kanjani olibingelelayo athi Ndebele bakithi ngifuna ke siqondise okuncane lapha thina simthwakazi Republic Party simele ijustice ubulungiswa ebantwini bakithi bakumthwakazi masikhuluma ngomthwakazi sikhuluma ngesizwe lesi ake sibone nta sikhuluma ngesizwe lesi bakithi ilizwe eli between ama borders lawo kwesisikhathi sesithi masikhuluma abantu bathi sikhuluma into engekho we are talking izinto ezile historical fact into ezi-based on history truth and fact sikhuluma ngasikhuluma ngelizwe likamthwakazi sikhuluma ngelizwe leli elamabhoda aziwayo amabhoda nansi ibhoda esehlukanisa nezwe lase-South Africa which was signed for by King Lobengula in 1887. We are talking about the border esehlukanisa neBotswana okuyiramakhwebane eyasayinelwa inkosi Lobengula ngo-1888. We are talking about ibhoda le esehlukanisa neZambia which is the Zambezi River which was signed for by King Lobengula in the year 1888. And then we're talking about this border which was signed between King Lobengula and Stalianda Jameson, which is called the Jameson Line, which separates us as Mthwakazi from Zimbabwe or Mashonaland, which is the Minyati River, which was signed for in 1891. So the truth that we cannot even run away from is that at decolonization, when these borders were supposed to be restored, some of them were restored, but there is one border that was not restored, which is what we are fighting for today. That is why we say that just like these borders are recognized, border number 1, border number 2, border number 3, why is it that border number 4 is still not recognized? That is what we are fighting for. That the border which separates us from Mashonaland, which is the Minyati River, must also be recognized, so that we are a people that own our own land. The reason why this border will not be recognized is because abantu beMashonaland, they are benefiting immensely from the resources of Matebeleland and from the resources of Mthwakazi. Ngama resources that are supposed to be benefiting the people of Mthwakazi, but they are not benefiting us. Instead, they are being looted by companies in Mashonaland, and they are not even giving back to our communities wagiti. Instead, our companies know we are aware that people are from Mashonaland. That is another level of disrespect esitolayo from the regime in Harare, which is what has animated us to be in this position today. When we're saying that, it is now imperative that we stand up as the people of Mthwakazi and we fight for what is our own. You see, if you oppress a people for a long time, you are leaving them with no choice but to fight. And this revolution, we will take it as far as you want us to take it. If you want us to take it to the point of bloodshed, we are willing as Mthwakazi people to do that. And actually, we believe that this is the only choice that you are leaving us with. You have not left us with any other choice. Because right now, you go to social media, Shona people are threatening us with a second wave of Gukurawondi. You see, now you cannot say that and at the same time say that no, your enemy is ZANU-PF and not the Shona people. It is not ZANU-PF that is telling us that is going to unleash a second Gukurawondi. It is ordinary Shona people that are benefiting from that system. So at the same time, when we start to point that out, you tell us that we are tribalists. Let me explain this to you. A Ndebele person cannot be a tribalist. Why? Because tribalism is equal to power plus prejudice. We cannot be tribalists because there is nothing, no decision that I make right now that affects a Shona person in their everyday life. Why? Because I do not have that power to affect them in their life. They are wielding the power right now. They are wielding state power. So they are the ones who can be tribalists. Me, I can have my personal preference, but we cannot say that I'm tribalist because I do not have the power to affect you in your day-to-day life. So at the end of the day, we cannot be tribalist. What we are doing is just we are airing out our grievances. And instead of Shona people saying, okay, we hear your grievances, how can we then come in and help sort those grievances out such that we can then continue as a people together, as they usually tell us that we are a people together. But unfortunately, they forgot that during the 7 years of genocide. They forgot that we are a people together. And all of a sudden today, when we start talking about our own land, they start to tell us that we are a people together. Okay, if we are a people together, why is it that our resources, you are not allowing our resources to benefit us, but you are taking them all to benefit Mashonari. If we are a people together, why is it that you will deploy Shona teachers in our schools to teach our children, and we are not having the teachers going to Mashonari and teaching Shona people? You see, when even a minister of government stands up and challenges that thing, he is fired. So at the end of the day, you see that these things will not be solved by speaking. Why? Because we have one group of people that is oppressing another group of people. And when we have such a situation, the only way for us to get out of that situation is to fight, because each and every nation must fight for its own survival. And right now, we find that our people, as you can see, our people find themselves today as refugees in foreign lands. Why? Because they've been pushed out of their land by systematic genocide and systematic marginalization. They've been pushed out of our areas benefit, and now they find themselves having to survive merely by just being in other countries where they are called names, where they are suffering. And then the majority Shona people have the audacity even to threaten our people in these foreign lands where they live. They even follow us there and threaten us with a second go round. And we are saying that time has come when we as Gabazi people, we are saying to you that we are now prepared to do whatever it takes to free ourselves and free our own children and the generations that are to come. And if you want to push this further, we are willing to take it as further as you want it to get. Thank you very much.